Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome to day 62 of our live streams. And today, yes, we're covering yet again Z Energon farming. So if you've got any questions on Z Energon farming, stick it in the chat. We haven't even touched the farming yet today. Most of my combiners yesterday, over the weekend, level some bots. And then we pulled AOC, which if you were in yesterday's stream, you would have seen. So we got knocked back down to Cybertron, but there's still the pressure there to try and get 225 and use combiners. So we're a bit low on ore. So I've waited for a bit of ore to sort of regen, and then we're going at it again, doing some energy on farming. So I think we've covered pretty much everything over the last few weeks. But what would you guys like me to go over again? Would you like me to go over more about running with teams, doing high-level solos, running with some lower level bots and 3 stars to grind out some lower levels? So I'm sort of free to really go with however, guys, you really want to see, really, and I can hopefully go through some techniques for getting some serious Z Energon. Give me a second, change this set in a second. There we go. So yeah, Cybertron won't touch that yet. We can have a go today. The idea is to activate combiner, go at that, do some Z Energon farming. I don't need to do any skank raids. We've got 1 outpost done, and then we've got all 3 outposts upgraded and a cannon. So for 2 weeks now, well, 1 more week for the shield gen, and then it's pretty much 2 weeks really before I can do any more upgrades. I don't really need to do any skank upgrades really. So yeah, we're pretty free at Energon farming. So let's see who's in the chat. So in there as always, top of the pile, welcome. Shaxi, Unicorn Shall Rise, Unknown. Very strange name, but welcome to the stream. William Wilkinson, Joanne Nelson, Mohammed, Belts, Kev Phillips, welcome. WBC Gamer, Johnny, Righteous, Art One Line, Grim Reaper, welcome back. So yeah, lots of regular faces to the stream. So I'm getting a few questions I can see there on how I sort of do my videos, things like that. I tend to have a setup of videos and streams are different, really. To do streams, all you really need is a decent internet connection. That's pretty much it, and a decent-ish tablet. So to do streams, all you need literally is a YouTube account and a decent tablet. I use a Samsung S3, so not top of the range, it's a few years old, but I am due an upgrade and I may get an iPad next because I have Samsung everything. But how I have my setup is I have my phone next to the tablet. My phone has the chat on it, so I can check the chat. And my tablet just has the game on it. You can have both, but it's hard to sort of see the writing because I don't know why, but YouTube have a setting where if no one speaks, then the chat disappears from the screen. So if it goes a few seconds without anyone typing, I can't even see the chat at all. So I take it off the screen and I have it on my phone. Now, to do videos, it takes a bit more. You can use YouTube, but literally on YouTube, all you'll have is the screen. You'll have nothing. So any overlays you want to do, any editing you want to do, you need different things. So I use DU Recorder to record the screen. And then I use KinMaster to produce the actual video and edit it. And then you have to export it to YouTube. I use a thumbnail maker to make my thumbnail, which is the pictures for all the streams and videos that I do. I use Panzoid to make my intros, along with some KinMaster music, so that it's uncopyrighted, so I can actually monetize the videos. So yeah, quite a few bits that you can use, and it took me a while to get to grips with it. But yeah, it's not that hard to do, really. The biggest work to answer is editing videos. making videos, doing the streams, that's the easy bit, to be fair. Editing videos can take time. I can do a video as long as the video is. So 15, 20 minutes to do a video. Once you know what content you want to do, once you're prepped for it, and you may not talk about in what order, 15, 20 minutes to make the video. But from then having the video to producing it on YouTube, it probably takes about 2 hours, including exporting. So it can be a long process. But yeah. Any more questions in the chat before we start? Kev Phillips got 1 elites. Ouch. Their commander is nothing to be messed with. How does the war-based decision system work? Well, I'm going to let you into a little secret here now. So we obviously have been playing a game for quite a while now. So we've got some ideas. Now, it's no coincidence that generally, when you have a newcomer to the alliance, they generally get picked in the lineup. So it's no coincidence that LTC joined us yesterday and is in the war lineup today. Now, I edit my base a lot. And what I tend to find is if you have edited your base in the last few days or a week before war, then likely is you won't be chosen. That's how I found it. I don't get chosen a lot, and I edit my base a lot. And I've talked to a few people about this. And the people that don't change their base a lot get picked a lot. The people that edit their base a lot seem to get picked less. So if you want to get picked in the lineup, you could, in essence, leave the alliance, rejoin again, and never touch your base, and you'll probably get picked more often. But is it really worth doing all that just to get picked in the lineup? And even then, it's not guaranteed. So yeah. And William Wilkinson, yeah. Hopefully it works this time, brother. I know we've been talking outside of the game just to try and get your account back up again, and I hope it works. And if it doesn't work, hit me up again, and we'll go through. Couple more people. Grind Time, welcome to the stream. Volcanicus also. No Grim Reaper. You didn't get any 6 gun at all. Not even the 2-star. Whoa. Well, how many crystals did you open though? To be fair, if you open like 3 or 4 crystals, then it's unlikely. But if you open, say, 20 crystals, even less really. Well, you should be 1 in 10. So if you open 15 crystals, you expect at least 1. So yeah. Yeah, do a BC Gamer. Yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm under no illusion that they've considered it in the past. Under no illusion. And they probably should. But like I said, who knows why they haven't? Who knows? Who knows? Is there any websites or YouTubers you recommend? YouTube itself. Just go on YouTube. I learn everything off YouTube. Basically, I will be making a video and I will struggle with something. I just go on YouTube and go, how do you do this? And like I said, a lot of the legwork is just learning things over time and looking back now to how my videos were when I first started and how I produce them. It's crazy, but you can go the other way on a PC using BlueStacks and using OBS. But my PC is not quite powerful enough. But I think long term, that's what I'll be doing. What my plan is, sad as it may sound, is when this game eventually goes and finishes, I'll find a new game and from scratch, and then I will get a PC and go from there. And I'm going to stream from the new game. But at the minute, I just don't really see the point. It works at the minute. But yeah, eventually I'll go to PC, go to Twitch, streaming from PC. It's harder. It's hard to set up, really. But that's what Engineer Hoist does. And it's a good production, looks good. And yeah. What phone do I use? I've got an S9, but my phone is just a phone. I have my chats on it. I have things like that. I don't use my phone for anything to do with YouTube other than maybe replying to comments. And well, that's it, really. My phone is literally for my chats. I use my phone for Line. I have Discord on it, things like that. I have Discord on my tablet also, just to share screenshots. But my tablet's pretty much used for YouTube and creating videos, and my phone is used just to respond to comments. So your phone doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what phone you've got videos, but what matters really is your tablet, and what really matters is your internet connection. but that's pretty much it. Yeah, the S9 is good. Again, I'm doing an upgrade. Do a couple of upgrades, but I've just, as you might have heard a few weeks ago, just upgraded my car. So my car was more important. And yeah, next is my phone, and then maybe my tablet after that. Is the plan. Do you play any games other than Transformers Earth Wars? No, not really, to be honest with you. I play Clash Royale. I've played a lot of games over time, but not that much really anymore. I play with Mirage Jake a bit of Rocket League, and we play Mario. Yeah, I've jacked in Clash Royale, jacked in Clash of Clans. I don't play either of them. Boom Beach, just play that. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so Z Energy on Fire. Before we start, has anyone got any questions? Anyone want to see anything in action? Do you want to see how I run out 10Ks? Do you want to see how I run smaller squads, higher squads getting 10K? What do you guys sort of want to see from Z Energy on Farming today? I covered most things over the past few months, but whatever you guys want to see today, I could do a mixture really. I could do a bit of everything, or it's up to you guys really, to be honest with you. Whatever you guys want to see. I could just do the war attack first, want me to? What is the war attack? So we're playing, who have we got in war team? Oh, Titan Slayers. Titan Slayers are a good team. They used to be very good, to be fair to them. Going back a bit, used to give us a real run for our money. So, semi-upgraded HQ17. Few HQ17 defenses. I just want to see some small squads. So I can use my small squads. Okay, yeah, I can do that. My most used war team. Yeah, I can go through that as well if you like. Yeah, no problem. So generally this base is a walk. My idea is just to walk through it. Probably links the bottom 4 section, and then walk upwards, I think. Just walk through. Might link the bottom section, then links the top section as well, and then I might just link the hell out of it, to be fair. A lot of clump defenses, so a lot of easy links hits there. 1, 2 links there. 1, 2, 3 links there. Yeah, then there's not much to finish off, to be fair. Then I can just jet that, jet that, jet that. Pretty much done. Thank you, Sharksy. Yes, Sharksy has put a link for the Discord server. If you're not in there, guys, go and check it out. A lot of useful information in there. All my videos in there, guys, and just generally a lot of good guys in there. We do giveaways every day. So, yeah, generally a good sort of place for information, really, and advice. So go and check it out. Okay, so my general war teams at the minute, really, that I, well, yeah, pretty much 2. So if you haven't seen my cleanup crew attack, I did that video about a year ago now, and I still use the same attack. So, for a cleanup crew, so first of all, you need Star Saber and Goldfire. They're the main 2 bots that you use in a cleanup crew. And the idea is for them to do a lot of damage very quickly and clear probably 70% of the base out. That's the idea. Then we've got Elita. We drop Elita in, and Elita does any defenses that we've missed with the Saber swipes and the Elita swipes and takes them out. And then after those have all done damage they need to, we literally just use with Quintus and minions. We use Cheeto. Make sure you got a gunner in there, but I use Cheeto that covers both bases there. Sandstorm to heal them just in case we need to, because we don't take a healer. We take tracks for cover. And then generally after that, it all depends on what I'm trying to do on the base. So if I think there's going to be some beam lasers left over, then I might take Hollow. All depends on ability points as well. Depends on where the 3-point buildings are. I might take a jet. I might take Sludge just for HP. I might take Skylinks. If they have a top level combiner, I might take Skyburst. If I want to take a few more defenses, I'll take Sentius Magnus. So the last place changed, but that's generally my war team there. Sometimes a lot of healer. If I've got to do a lot of walking, if I think Saber and Goldfire won't take out more than like 70% of the base, then I might add a healer in there. But I'll wait till Saber and Goldfire have died before. Yeah. So that's generally my war team there. So Trax and Sandstorm and Cheeto all are flak. So they're gunners. And it only needs Blaster and Quintus with Night Stalker to get them enough cover to get through the majority that's left. The only thing you have to watch out for is walls, really. If there's walls, then you may struggle a bit. That's where you might need a healer just to heal them while they attack the walls. But that's generally it. And then my other squad that I've just got up is my GTR squad. I've sort of copied off Lord Drago. And GTR is Gunner, Trax, and Rook. So you always take Rook. Always take Rook. Always take Blaster again for his minions. So Blaster's set between the two. He's one of the few bots that attacks. Then we have a one-shot jet. Don't matter who it is, as long as it's one shot, whatever you're trying to. Another one-shot jet. So 2 one-shot jets is probably like I'll not say essential, but probably needed. I'd say at least 2. And then so I've got 3 one-shots generally. You can have 3 jets, one with a flak, but I'd say at least 2 jets, 1 gunner. Then we have Trax. So that's generally set in the team. At least 1 healer. So that's pretty much the team set. And this position can change between Optimus Prime, if we need a bit more tank. It can have another gunner. So maybe Bravo, if we need another one-shot. Skylinks, if I need to one-shot, but it's a bit out of reach. If I've got a lot of outposts to battle, I'll put in Cheeto. If it's a really slow walk, I'm going to take my time with, then I'll add an extra healer in. Could add skydiving if you like as well. But yeah, that's generally my teams. My cleanup crew is about 29k now. And my GTR is only about 21k. And still works really well. So yeah, it doesn't really matter about squad power. Don't worry about squad power too much. Just make sure the squad works. Who do I prefer, Slash or Cheeto? Cheeto in a heartbeat. Does a lot more damage very quickly. And it sounds weird, but you'd think Slash would do more damage. But because of multiple use and because Slash is quite expensive, you'll find that even though Slash does more damage per second, over the ability uses, you'll get more uses out of Cheeto. And because he heals himself as well, it's all well and good saying, well, Slash goes invisible. But once she ends that attack, she still has the same health unless you put a rejuve on. But even then, doesn't bring enough back. Whereas Cheeto could have half health. You'll use the ability and it'll bring him back to full health, pretty much. So, yeah, definitely Cheeto with Amalgamus all day for me, without a doubt. Yeah. Look at me. Did I use GTR team to beat Commander? No. No, I used Cleanup Crew yesterday. I generally sort of I used Perceptor, to be fair. I used Perceptor on the bottom shock tower, which cleared out the bottom section. And then I did a Cleanup Crew, but I literally finished it with 1 bot left and 1 second on the clock. So yeah, it was a decent design. I could do with getting that design, to be fair, and putting it in the design base section in the server, because it was a really good base, actually, to be fair. Some people did a bit of a variation. They used a shock, they used Perceptor to hack the shock and then did a rush around the side. That worked to good effect, but I just don't really like rushes. I can do rushes, fine. I just don't like them. I like to take bases head on, because I think if you always rush bases and you come up against a base that you don't rush, you're gonna really you can't rush. Sorry, you're gonna really struggle. If you try and always take bases head on and you win, then you know where you're at. That base yesterday was not quite maxed, and I almost lost. So I know once that base is maxed, I will not be able to take that on head on at the minute. I know what I need to upgrade now. I know what I need to do. So you sort of learn a bit from doing that. Whereas if you win with the rush, you might think, oh yeah, I can win by rushing bases, but not every base is rushable to fair. Favorite G1 core? Ooh, that's a good one. Least favorite is Hound. Shark said least favorite. Favorite G1 core? That's interesting. Let me have a quick look. I'm sure that once I look, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's that one, definitely. But oops, wrong one. Let's have a look. Favorite G1 core? Maybe Prowls, to be fair. Prowls is really good. Because not only does it increase ability damage, but it also gives you 75% of the DPS as well. So it gives it a huge boost. So I really like Prowls. I really like INARS, not just G Metal, but in general. I think it's really good. Swoops is really good. I think Iron Highs needs a buff. I think RC needs a total buff. Hounds needs a buff as well. Jazz is alright. Hotspots is good. Silverbox is decent, but I think it should be in line with the EO core. And healers I don't really use. So yeah. Yep, no G Metal. Yes. Yeah, well, Grand Slam, that's pretty much what everyone did it. Dib. Everyone did with Perceptor and Rush. I just did Perceptor and took it head on. I thought I could do it and just about did. Welcome, Fogster and Brad Channing. Welcome. Combat bots. We're on top of that, really, have we? Favorite combat bot is definitely Flak, without a doubt. I think it's the best one in the game right now. Then maybe Night Stalker, even though he does love to run off and get killed, but still distracts defenses. I think after that it's maybe Fire Drive, because I like the fact that it does extra damage to walls, does 3 times damage to walls. So walls I'll get obliterated. That's probably my most favorite part of Fire Drive, is the fact that it does damage to walls. It's really good. Then maybe I think Lionizer next, and then Traxodon last. I think. Yeah. What combat bots are good for gunners? I've seen people put Flak on gunners, and it turns something into Skyburst, but and increase DPS a bit. But I think it's a bit of a waste. I get why you would do that if you want that gunner, but if you're going to use, why not have 2 gunners instead of 1? For gunners, I would have put Fire Drive on because it really shortens the range. To be honest with you, though, I don't know. I don't think there's many very good ones for gunners right now, and that's the problem. I think that's why gunners are falling wayward and sort of going away from the meta, because Jets can one shot just as much as gunners, but have better range. Jets have better DPS, and obviously Flak is an easy solution for them. With gunners, maybe Night Stalker, but you can put Night Stalker on any bot to fair, not just gunners. Lionizer. Lionizer can't be equipped on gunners, can he? No. So yeah, there's not many options for gunners to fair. I think that gunners need a combat bot to make them really good. I think some G1 cores for gunners need upgrading, especially Hounds. I think it needs a total rework. Yeah, for me, the G1 core should make them really powerful. And for a lot of bots, that does. NARS, the healer ones, first Prowls works really well. And Sunstreakers works well. Really does improve him. Swoops. But I think the likes of Hound, RC, Laser Optimus, Skydive, they don't really improve the bot that much. So you want them to improve damage and something else, really. Yeah, Skyburst is still good. Prime Run Skyburst is still amazing, but I think 6 Gunners now killed Skyburst off. Because what I was thinking as well, I was talking in the stream yesterday about putting primer on 6-gun for attack. But what I didn't think was putting primer on 6-gun in an outpost. So the amount of damage that he does, but obviously putting primer on him means that all the bots that he hits take 18% extra damage from all sources. So that is crazy. That is crazy. So 6-gun with primer is going to be ridiculous, to be fair. It really is. So I think that Skyburst is really going to go wayward eventually and not be the bot that she once was. But you find bots go away from the meta. I remember that Jetfire, Firefly were like the best bots in the game that ever wanted. Jazz, one of the best bots in the game. I remember. So look at all the bots that I've invested in over time. Who else? I remember Cup being one of the best bots in the game. He was amazing. Along with Springer. I remember Hotspot being the staple part of a walk. I remember Grimlock being one of the top. I really do. All these sort of bots I remember being amazing. And, you know, they're just sort of going wayward a bit, really. And sadly, Mirage has never been that way. I think that's a problem. All bots, I think, should go into the meta and come out of the meta in some way and over time. And, you know, it does aim in a way. I know it's not good sometimes that you might invest in the bot and then it goes a bit. You got to remember, Skyburst is not gone. She's not awful. It's just better bots now. It doesn't mean that she's useless, though. She's still good. But Mirage, I think Mirage needs a great G1 core because Mirage has never been in the meta. Ever. So I think that Mirage needs a lot of love. Consider he's one of the original G1 characters as well. And he's been in the game for so many years. I just think that he needs a good G1 core now. Let's give him a really good boost. But yeah, Trigger Happy is amazing. I did my stream last week. Go and check that out, guys, where I really covered him a lot. And yeah, even check out yesterday's stream. Towards the end, if you look into the last 20 minutes of yesterday's stream, 15 minutes, you'll see me tested Trigger Happy. So go and check him out. But yeah, looks really good. Looks amazing. Yeah, Dust Up too, Vincent. Yeah, Dust Up just isn't the cleanup bot that I envisaged. Quite poor, really. But yeah, is Victorian G1? Would they get a G1 core? I don't know. But yeah. Dust Up socks. He does. Don't forget though, Fox, that you can go back and watch them again. Go to YouTube. So yeah. Bravo beats Skyburst. It depends. Depends what you want them for. If you want a bot for DPS, then Skyburst is I'll go say king, but queen. But if you want damage for ability damage, then it's Bravo. It depends what you want them for. It really does. All depends. Okay. So we'll do a war attack. And then we'll okay. So here's the team I'm choosing. So I am going to choose. I'm going to try and do it without combiner. It's not a tracked war. We hope they should be done quite well. So it's not tracked. So I'm going to try and say my combiner. Well, yeah, we'll go and try and do it without combiner. It's not the end of the world if we lose. We can always try again. It's not a track, so it's not tracked. In fact, then we have to take combiner. We are told. Okay, so we've got our tanks there. That is set. But what we'll do, I want to drop links first and take that section out, don't I? So we'll drop links first, and then we're going to drop our tanks. So we'll drop Rook first, tank here, then Blaster. Then we want to do our jets after that. Take out some more defenses. Got to take tracks. Got to take at least one healer. But because the base is quite short, I'm only going to take one healer. I don't think I need two. So I'm going to take a one-shot bot. Titan Slayer, one of the Blueprints crew from TFL. Yes, it was. Well, Mayhem is obviously still in Titan Slayers, but yeah, it was Brad. You are correct. Okay, that's Jim with the team, I think. Lots of one shots in there to try and keep the ability usage down. There we go. Okay, so like I said, slow walk, take out some key defenses. Okay, so take out the bottom section with links, then the middle section with links. Then we're gonna upwards. I think we're gonna pop those two. I don't want to get caught battling in this shock tower. I really don't. Well, then I could take out these defenses, but that's 100 too much for my. So I'm going to go this side, I think. No, I'm going to go this side. Yeah, go this side. This section at the bottom first. Take out this section in the middle, then next. Then I'm going to drop the quads quite high. And then I'm going to walk upwards. Pop the combiner up there. Drag it upwards. Take out that beam laser. Take out that mortar. Take out launcher. And then hopefully just finish off, I think. Fire drive. We've got flak. Fire drive. And a gunner. So we should be able to get over the walls quite easily. So we're going to put the smoke down first. Take out that section. It's getting a bit closer. There we go. Wait for links to just take them out. Put the two jets. That out. Take that out. Okay, stun there. Let's keep them there a minute. This isn't good because all the bots are splitting up. Slash is attacking at the back there, so let's put the minions there. Hopefully distract Slash. This is not good that they've all split up. Take that beam laser out. I just need there we go. I think that might do it now. Just need to take that mortar out and it's game over then. There we go. We'll put the minions on for distraction. And it's base down with about a minute left to go. So quite disappointed the bot split, but base down. Not bad, not bad. There we go. I'll have a quick look at base 2. See if we can analyze it pretty quick. Maybe attack that again, depending on what his type is. If it's another slow walk, then we'll leave it. But if it's a clean crew, then I can try and show you both attacks in action then. So we picked that because all the defenses were spaced out, really. Any clump defenses is good for a cleanup crew. So, yeah, this. Yeah, we can. Okay, so cleanup crew. We're going to take out these two defenses. Then we're generally just going to walk really slowly. We're going to put one gun side. Then we're going to put use gold fire ×3. So we want to 1, 2, 3. Going to be quite hard actually because it's quite spaced out. But might have to use Saber first, I think. There's a lot of ability points there to use. Just clear it out. So we need 2 gunners first. So we'll use that, and then we'll use Sandstorm. But we'll take Flak off. Receptor. Put it back on Sandstorm. In fact, I think we put them both one side, I think, actually. Stop them splitting. Then we've got the cleanup crew. Sorry, not the cleanup crew, the smash section. And then we've got the cleanup crew, so we use Blaster again. We use Sentius. And use tracks. So for cleanup crew, though, you generally need a combiner just to leave the base in for a while. So we'll take Victorion, and then we'll use it to do we'll use them to do some Z engine farming. We'll do some teams today, and I'll show you how we'll sort of set my teams up. 6 gun ability. No, I'd say the best way to describe 6 guns ability is a combination of Sunstreaker and Strafe together, but double, maybe triple Strafe damage. Okay, so there's no flak on yet, so we'll just leave them 2 there. Put the minions down. There we are. Go fire up there. Saber to follow him. Go fire over there. The outposts get popped. Use Lita because we can't use Saber. And then pop the combiner. You can see there now that a lot of damage has been done to that up there base. There's not much left. Trying to take out that beam laser. Take out that launcher. You can see there is now one defense left. Those two stood on there pulling away. Just going to smash the HQ now. And that's how, honestly, how devastating this attack is against even maxed out bases. You can see there was maxed out defenses there, and it's just ridiculous. You do need a high level Goldfire and a high level Saber, but yeah, crazy attack. So yeah, you might say not Goldfire, but honestly, he's a staple part of my team. Okay, let's go into some Z energy on farming. So I will sort of set my team in general is you need tanks, you need gunners, you need jets and healers pretty much. So you've got to balance it though. So what I do is go energy on farming and take sort of two of each really, so that I've got a team all the time. So let's just clear that out. So we've got two tanks. So we'll take Dodge in case there's walls. You never know. We'll take Rook with us. So we'll take a jet with us. So we'll take Silverbolt. We'll take there. We need two gunners. So Jetfire. What's Silverbolt got on? So he does up the gunner. He doubles up. So we'll take another gunner with us. We'll take we'll take two healers. But we're only going to use one at a time. We'll take two healers. So there's two healers. And then we'll go with another bot. We'll go with Optimus Prime as well. Yep, so we've got two gunners, got two jets, got two healers. Okay, then we go into zone 13. Always take Combiner with you. It help a lot. Could probably do higher, but this means you can use less bots really if you're in zone 13. Maybe use 3 bots. 2 bots. If you're not going to skip the base, 2 bots really struggle. Zone 13, they don't have the DPS to take it out. So try and use 3 bots, guys, unless you're going to skip the base. And then you can obviously use less. Now, I could have brought Cup Remains, Saber, and granted, I could have beat this base with 1, but we'll teams and sure we do that. So, I'm going to take this base out with it's quite a difficult design to beat with 3. So, we're going to need someone to break walls. But I also want to pop that outpost. So, what we'll do is we'll drop our jet first. And then we'll take out that one. Then we'll take out that one. And what we're going to do is we'll do that. Jump there. Drop a healer. I'm going to take out that one there. Destroy that wall section. There we go. And hopefully that will path the bots. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to path the bots to go upwards now to the top section. Take out that build bot. Sounds crazy, but we want it to path upwards, so. Oh, and Sludge is pathing upwards and the gunners aren't. That's quite annoying. We'll bring Victorian in. Remember that combined do damage to the HQ. Elimination mode anyway. So don't forget, guys, while I'm still playing, you can put some questions in the chat if you've got any questions. Don't have to be about elimination mode. It could be about anything you like. Take out them defenses. Take out the thesaurus. She's not looking good at all. That's okay. It's not too bad. So she should be able to take it down in time. Ooh. Should definitely have taken prime doing that. We're going to fill them spots with tanks, replace the gunners with gunners, jets with jets, etc., etc. So we've got the same sort of teams to run again. So I'm not going to use my my solo bots. Stay away from them. So I don't want to use the likes of Goldfire, Star Saber, Elita. I'm keeping them for soloing. So it's probably a good idea to take Silver out because I think he can solo too. So we'll put get in there. So where's Fly? So then we're going to put tank in there, put Gunner in there, put our other healer in there, and we'll put Rust Dust in. An AoE bot. And then we're going to go again. And just rinse and repeat, guys. Simple as that. So you're looking at about an 8k team for zone 13. There or thereabouts. Out of the stream, guys, you got any questions about anything Z Energy on farming, about your bots in particular, who took grade next, who to spark, base design, anything like that, then Discord server, you can tag me in there, ask away, it's fine. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to do try same again, but I'm going to use Octus Prime this time. So we'll put the jet down first, take out some key defenses. It's okay. We don't mind that. So what we're going to do. And we're going to rush up there. Take out this middle section. And then, even though they're not finished off, we can just finish them off now. Let's get rid of that bell bot. We need to split the base in two here now. Couldn't use that, never mind. That's where we drag Octus Prime upwards there. Drag all the bots to one side. That isn't good. That's not good at all. Hmm. Will he have the DPS to do it now? It's all about time now. It's gonna be tight. Ooh, base down. You're a funny man, Grind Time. You're a funny man. A con victory today? I don't think you have. It's a poor victories. So we're in there. So let's take another tank. We can take Blaster. Oh, Combiner gone. Combiner gone. The war attacker really took it out of her. My damn. Oh, whoa, that hour's flown by today. Flown by. So don't forget, guys, the trivia is in the Discord server. The trivia is always about today's. So make sure that you go and check the trivia section out. Make sure you're in the Discord server and make sure that you've paid attention to today's stream. So every question is about today's stream, guys. So if you've watched the stream carefully, then I'm sure you'll be able to get the question if you watch carefully. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to everyone that's watched today. Make sure you subscribe. We're still getting closer to that 1,500 subs. So we're getting closer. And tomorrow we're back with some more energy on farming. We can hopefully talk about the new hard mode that's coming out. We're balancing it starting tomorrow in the test server. So we could maybe talk a bit about that, but not too much until it comes out. But that should be out this weekend, come Thursday or Friday. Looking forward to that. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.